coming to you live from a sunny and beautiful day here in the heart of the American communist movement, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live with the tie that I purchased from the Commie Corridor yesterday. This is now officially the lucky tie. We're live. We're alive. It's Wednesday, June 24th, 2026, 11:21 a.m. Pacific time. But we might as well be working off of Eastern Standard at this point, since I find myself around these parts quite a bit. I find myself constantly in New York City, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. It's hot socialist summer, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, it's an honor to be a part of it all. I'm at a loss for words. Anyway, I'm a chud-ass loser. You already know. I didn't do shit last night after I was done with the broadcast. Everybody was like, we got to go. We got to go to after parties. We got to go to another party. You know what I did? Got my ass back to my hotel room. Well, I was just mostly tweeting. I'm such a goddamn loser, dude. Okay? I spent last night and a big chunk of the victory parade doing what must be done. Doing what must be done. Letting my haters know that they ain't shit. They're worthless. Their words don't matter. That's how I celebrated. I just tweeted up a storm because I couldn't go to bed. I went to bed, but I couldn't go to sleep because I was so wired. Yeah. I mean, what can I fucking say, man? And then this morning, I hung out with Jennifer Welsh. She wanted me to get a new suit from her suit guy, and I didn't fit in the suit. I did some interviews, and I worked out, and now I'm here. New York City, socialism wins. I mean, what a fucking night last night was, huh? I'm glad that you guys were a part of it. Generational movement, moving generations, intergenerational movement. And honestly, it was spectacular. Wall to wall, man. I am the most fortunate guy on the planet. I know I eat a lot of shit on a daily basis, and I know you guys are aware of it. But honestly, nights like last night is what makes it all worth it. Okay? That's it. That's what this is about. That's what this shit's about. That's what this has been about. I mean, what a night. Couldn't have gone better. You and Emma celebrating through the stream, glitching had me crying. Soup pull-ups in the park, losing your backpack, aggressive protesters doing the most. It was cinema. Yeah, we did it all. We did it all. Brace cost me a fan almost. Bro, yesterday was a fucking movie, dude. Yesterday was a movie. It's kind of wild because, like, we have a lot of older viewers nowadays who just straight up go, oh, you're doing IRL? Fuck you. You know, I'm a 9-to-5er. I need to get access to, international news immediately. If you're not Al Jazeera for me, if you're doing anything that's not Al Jazeera, then I will never watch you again. And they just like tune out. And they missed so much. They missed so much incredible shit that happened. It was cinema. It was cinema through and through. There were so many moments that were unbelievable the entire way from start to finish. I don't even know how to explain it. Motherfuckers missed out on a socialist journey. Brace Belden almost getting canceled because of a misunderstanding, and then the Uber driver literally turning around and being like, I'm actually a fan of yours. And when I realized it was you, I was like, oh, maybe there's a misunderstanding. What a fucking journey. He almost cost me a fan. I don't got a lot of those. The last hour was unbearable with the sound issue. Was there a lot of sound issues? Yes, your TVU's going to shit. Yeah, random Netflix actor on the street. I mean, we purchased ties. What a fucking journey. What a goddamn journey it was. It was incredible. How much dubs is that for New York again? I've lost count. Just join us already? Maybe. The thing that has happened is a lot of people are always like, oh, when are you running? I'm like, never. And now the other chant is, when are you moving to New York? And my services needed. My services are needed all around the country. Even though I love New York. My God, I love New York. What street is your penthouse going to be on? Billionaires Row. Duh. You kidding me? Obviously. To be honest, how/why are you not an actual DSA member at this point? It's a secret, but I won't tell you. Because, guys, I am an independent media figure. Okay? So when people ask me questions, about whether or not, like a interview that I did earlier today, whether or not I coordinate with the Democratic Socialists of America, I tell them I'm not. I'm a sympathizer. I like what they have to say. As an independent content creator, I very much enjoy what these guys, these young whippersnappers are about. I don't really know them that well. I'm not even a member. I'm not. And then, it's just, I randomly found this thing. In any case, I'm just an enjoyer of socialism. Not even an enjoyer. I'm just an admirer from afar. Claire was the likely W there, but Daria Lisa, and these have down ballot consequences as well, right? Because like DSA is not just running members for Congress. DSA was also running members for state assembly, state senators, and this is very important because these are reliable allies that can create a caucus within the local and state structure that will help advance Zoran's agenda, right? And it's not Zoran's agenda, but the Democratic Socialist agenda, right? Because there are a lot of party politics at play. Zoran also basically showcasing his muscle here as a winner inside of the city with these calculated wins also gives him a lot more leeway with the rest of the city, with the rest of the local government. 55K likes. Yeah, people were real mad at me on this too. That was really funny.
I wish they stopped calling me a radical. None of these people are radical. They just want healthcare. They want to end American militarism. They want to spend money on roads, on infrastructure, on schooling, on healthcare rather than bombs.
I was trying to drive home the point that like what these ideas are, they're considered radical by a lot of out of touch people, but the reality is it's what the people are demanding. And people misunderstood the point that I was making, where they were like, oh, he's saying he's not a radical. Well, we're all radicals. Like, fuck you. I'm like, all right, dude, yeah, you're the real radical. You're posting a lot, man. I know. Keep posting into oblivion. I promise one day. Their cope is so funny because they're like, well, it's better. Not doing anything and just posting on Twitter is actually better than rehabbing the image of the liberal Democrat Party. It's like, all right, dude, sure.
Overseas, because it seems like for far too long, that's what our focus has been. And not the focus of the American people, but the focus of the American government has been in that direction. We have to put an end to our endless militarism.
That was for Politico. That wasn't for Shutterstock.
We have to focus on ourselves, and we have to heal this nation and repair it. Nice to meet you.
You're doing it again. Please make up your mind if these weirdos are motionless or worthy of lecturing for hours a week. No, they are motionless, but it's important for them to understand how fucking motionless they are. This is me stunting on these hoes. You understand? Because last night is living proof that the centrist Democrats that chirp endlessly on Twitter have zero fucking motion in the outcome of these elections. And the ultras that are endlessly chirping on fucking Twitter also have zero outcome on these sorts of elections. At the end of the day, elections are still a process where a lot of people go out and decide to vote for a person, right? Like there's mass mobilization taking place here. And it's really interesting because they're just wrong on every front. All the credit goes to DSA. All the credit goes to the fucking DSA. All the credit goes to the unions. All the credit goes to the people. Okay? This is a movement and we all play a role in it, but we are, albeit just a tiny part in this much larger process. Okay? This is even bigger. This is even bigger than the DSA. This is a movement that we are trying to create with the DSA, right? With the Democratic Socialists of America. It's bigger than Zoran. It's certainly a lot bigger than me. Okay? I was the poll site canvasser on the blog in Harlem talking to you with Democracy Now!, pro-Palestine, older woman. It was really fun. Thanks for the experience. Oh, shit. Okay. All jokes aside, he was there for that. That was awesome. That lady was like yelling at us for not being radical enough by being like, no, I was on Democracy Now! Because she was a Democracy Now! Enjoyer. This auntie that was like 75, 80 years old was yelling at us because she was like, you guys are fake. You're not real enough. She said, I love Democracy Now! It's the only channel I watch. And that's where I was like, I was able to like convince her that we weren't the ops, that we weren't fake, because I was like, well, I was on Democracy Now! I'm telling you, like, I was showing her my Palestine bracelet. I was like, because there's a little bit, it was tough to get it across. She was very upset. She was really mad about Israel. It was really funny, and I was like, no, you don't understand. I was like, you don't understand, Auntie. Much respect. And then she was like, wait a minute, I seen you. She's like, I think I saw you on Democracy Now! I was like, yeah, I was just on last week. It was her number one issue. Israel was literally her number one issue. And then when I started talking about how the UK banned me, she then went on a tangent about how UK is an evil empire. It was one of the funniest. It was just such an incredible experience. I'm so glad I was a part of it.